Hi guys, this is Ian, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Iris by Google Dolls. Now, for those of you who've never seen my tutorials before, basically what I do is I cover 5 main things, and they are I give you some simple chords, simple strumming pattern, I show you how to use the chords and the strumming pattern to play and sing the entire song, I show you where the chords fit with the lyrics of the song, and at the end of the tutorial I give you additional beginner tips to help actually make it even easier for you to play the song if, let's say, you're an absolute beginner. Okay, so what I've actually done with the song is I've simplified it a lot so that it only has the main parts of the song. It's not the same as the original one exactly in terms of all the solos and all the in-betweens, but it does sound pretty okay if you're playing it on the guitar, okay? And you'll see what I mean later on, I hope. But anyway, with that, getting straight into it, this song uses 5 main chords, and these chords are G major, D major, E minor, A minor, and C major. Okay, so it's G, D, E minor, A minor, and C major. Okay, so most of you should know how to play these chords already, but if you don't, please feel free to check out the chords reference list, which is on the right sidebar of the learnguitarfasttips.com website. And what it is just links to videos which show you precisely how to press each and every one of these chords. And if you are on the website, if you check below the video, I actually have listed these chords down so that you can reference them and see what the chords actually are, if you're not sure what I've just said, basically. But if you're not, if you're on YouTube, or if you're not on the website, please check the description below for a link to the tutorial notes. Okay, so basically refer to the tutorial notes for a recap of all the stuff which I will cover in this particular tutorial. Okay, so with that, those are the chords: G, D, E minor, A minor, and C. The strumming pattern which you will use for this song is a bit different from quite a lot of the other tutorials I do. So for beginners, the simple strumming pattern with just downstrokes for this song is down, 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 down. Okay, so it goes down, 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 down. And the way that would sound if you played it in the song is it would sound like this. Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. Okay, so that's the basic strum pattern which you would use for this song. Just down, 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 down. And for those of you who are a bit more intermediate and would like upstrokes, the strum pattern which you would use would be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and the way it would sound if you were playing it with the song is it would be like this. Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and don't want to go home right now. Okay, so that's how it would go. So those are the 2 strumming patterns. One is for people who are beginners, just downstrokes, and one is for people who are a bit more intermediate. So that's the strumming pattern, and those are the chords: G, D, E minor, A minor, and C. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can put those together to actually play this entire song. Okay, so now, as usual, before I start the demonstration, I'd like to apologize if I make any mistakes with the lyrics or with the song. I'll try my best to keep it consistent, but sometimes mistakes do happen. So basically, things to keep in mind: just watch how the chord changes happen with the lyrics, how the strumming pattern goes with the chord changes, and just try and get an idea of how everything fits together. Okay, so with that, I'll get started, and after that I'll step you through the entire song. Alright, So starting with a simple intro of E minor, D and C. Okay. Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. Sooner or later it's over, I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment, the truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Okay, so that's basically how you would play the simplified version of the song Iris by Google Dolls. Okay, so with that I'm going to step you through the entire song now to show you where the chords actually fit with the lyrics of the song. Okay, so the song can be broken up into a few sections. You have your intro, you have your verse, and you have the chorus and the outro. Okay, so let's say there are 4 main sections. So basically with the intro, what you're playing is you're playing E, D, and C, and the C goes twice as long as the other chords. Alright, so it's E, D, C, C, basically. So it goes D minor, D, C, C, and the way it will go is C, C, E minor, D, C, C, and from here you go into the verse where it starts with G. And I, G, give up, A minor, forever to C, touch you, 'cause I, E minor, know that you, D, feel me some, C, how, you're the G, closest to A minor, heaven, that, C, I'll ever be, and I, E minor, don't wanna, D, go home right, C, now. And then you go into the next verse where it's G as well, and G, all I can, A minor, taste is this C moment, and then E minor, and all I can, D, breathe is your C life, then G, and sooner or A minor, later it's C over. I just, E minor, don't wanna, D, miss you tonight, see. Then you go into the chorus, and I, E minor, don't want the D world to see see me, 'cause I, E minor, don't think that D, they'd understand. Then E minor, when everything's D, made to be C, broken. I just, E minor, want you to D, know who I see am. And from here you just keep playing C. And then you go into the next verse, okay? Where it's, and you, G, can't fight the tears, G, can't fight the A minor, tears and ain't C, come in. Or the E minor, moment of D, truth in your C, lies when G, everything, A minor, feels like the C, movies, yeah, E minor, bleed just to D, know you're a C, live. And then you go into the chorus, which is the same as the other one, so it's, I don't want the E minor, don't want the D world to see me, 'cause I, E minor, don't think that D, they'd understand. Then E minor, when everything's E minor, D, made to be C, broken. I just, E minor, want you to D, know who I see am. Okay. And from here, normally what will happen in the original version is it will go to a long solo, where basically what they're doing is they're playing the, if I'm not mistaken, they're playing the entire chorus again, but as an instrumental. So you're just playing the chords of the chorus to fill in the space before the final chorus. Okay? So that's what you can do if you want to do that. Or from that chorus, you go into the final chorus, which is basically a repeat of the chorus, and from there you go into the outro. So what's happening is when you, after the second verse, when you want to end, after the third verse, sorry, or the last verse, you play the chorus, you repeat the chorus, and at the end of the final chorus, what you're doing is you're looping the line, I just want you to know who I am, I just want you to know who I am, I just want you to know who I am. So you repeat it 2 times more than it normally would. So for like the end of the chorus, what's happening is it goes, when everything's E minor D, made to be C, broken. I just, E minor, want you to D, know who I see am. That's the normal way to end it. And what you do is you repeat that line twice. Okay, I just, E minor, want you to D, know who I see am. I just, E minor, want you to D, know who I see am. And you can either end it there, or you do what I did and you just play an outro, which is basically the intro again. So E minor, D and C, and you play that twice, and then you can finish off the song. So it's basically, I just want you to know who I am. D, C, E minor, D, C. Okay, and you just play E minor, D, C, C, E minor, D, C, C twice for the outro after the last line of the final chorus to finish off the song. Okay, so that's basically how you play the entire song using the chords and the strumming pattern. So now some beginner tips. Well, this song uses 5 main chords, and basically sometimes beginners have problems with doing chord changes. Like they might be okay with strumming, but they're not so good with switching chords while they're playing. So one thing you can do is actually you can replace these standard chords with a few different chords, which I'll recommend to you now. So basically, instead of playing G, D, E minor, A minor, and C, what you play instead is D sustained 4 instead of D. You play E minor 7 instead of E minor. You play A7 sustained 4 instead of A minor, and you play C add 9 instead of C major. Okay, now if you didn't catch all that, don't worry. Check the tutorial notes. I've listed them all down there, and you can just check that and refer to the chords reference list to learn those chords. But here, let me explain to you and demonstrate why those chords are actually good for you to learn if you have problems with changing chords. If you noticed, these two fingers don't move very much. They just go G, D sustain 4, E minor 7, A7 sustain 4, C at 9, C at 9. Okay, it doesn't look like my fingers are moving very much at all, which makes it really good for those of you who want to play these songs which have lots of chords, but you're not comfortable with moving your hand around a lot yet. Okay, so just to quickly demonstrate, if I were to use these chords instead of the standard chords, it would sound like this. And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. Okay, so as you can hear, it sounds different. It can even make the song sound better, but you can get away with it, and it sounds pretty okay. So try using those chords instead if you're not comfortable with doing a lot of chord changes yet, and it will help you get through the song easier if you are a beginner who's just starting out. Okay, so that is the main tip, I think. And yeah, the next thing is this tutorial is done in the key of G, and the original song is done in the key of D. Alright, so what that basically means, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is if you tried to play along with the original song using these chords, it would sound off. It wouldn't work at all. Alright, so if let's say you wanted to play along with the original song using these chords, what you need to do is you need to get a capo. This is the fastest way to do it. You can do it without a capo, but that's actually a bit harder for those of you who are beginners. So what you want is you want to get a capo, and you want to click the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you want to use the chords which I've shown you in the tutorial. Okay, and just play it after the capo. Okay, and you will be playing in the same key as the original song, which means you can play along with the original song using these chords. Okay, but as I mentioned, I simplified the song a lot, so you would not be able to play probably the entire song in its entirety, but you'd be able to play the verses and all the main sections of the song. Okay, so yeah, if you want to play along, use a capo the 7th fret, and let's see what else. Alright, I guess those are the main tips I have for those of you who are beginners. And also, basically, for those of you who are absolute beginners and watching these tutorials, you still think, oh, I have trouble with holding the guitar, pressing chords, strumming, all the basic stuff. What I actually do have on the site is a free beginner's guitar course, which is very, very specific. It's designed specifically to give you the fundamental skills you need in order to learn enough so that you can actually learn all the song tutorials which I have on the site. Now, my tutorials are actually very simple. They only use a handful of chords, and usually always the same chords and same sort of strumming patterns. So if you can learn one song, you can usually learn many of the other songs as well, and it helps you to improve your fundamental skills while you learn new songs. So feel free to check out the free beginner's guitar course. If you're on the site right now, the link is on the top of the site. If you are on the YouTube channel, check the description below for a link to the free beginners guitar course. And also, for those of you who just want to actually learn more songs, there's also a link to the song tutorials in the description below. Or if you're on the site, it's up there on the top of the site right next to the free beginners guitar course link. Okay, so feel free to check those out. And also, finally, if any of you would like to get in touch with me just to say hi, or you have any feedback or any song requests, please feel free to leave a comment in the video below, or on the post on the website, or to contact me through YouTube or through the contact form on the website. And if you want to stay updated to songs, new uploads and stuff like that, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Alright, so with that, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all taking 20 minutes of your time to watch this. I hope you learned something, and my advice is don't give up. Keep practicing, and you will ultimately get to where you need to go with playing the guitar, because it is a wonderful instrument to really learn how to play. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video tutorial.